פרק סוכה, פרק ג' משנה י"ג. ביאור משנה י"ג. כבר הזכרנו במשנה הקודמת, we already mentioned in the previous Mishnah, שבזמן שבית המקדש היה קיים, הייתה נטילת לולב ביום הראשון של החג דוחה שבת. That at the time of the temple, the first day would push, if it happened on Shabbat, the first day of the Yom Tov, it happened on Shabbat, the Yom Tov was more, the lulav was more, the shaking of the lulav was stronger than Shabbat, not like today, which is decreed by the rabbis. Ben b'mikdash, ben b'medina. And it applied to everything. It applied to the temple, and it applied in Beersheba. Beersheba, they also shook the lulav. Everybody, on the first day, everybody shook the lulav. ברם לא הייתה שבת נדחית, אלא לעניין נטילת לולב בלבד. But the only thing they were allowed to push to Shabbat is the picking of the lulav. That's it, nothing else. אבל לא לעניין הוצאתו מרשות לרשות, but they couldn't bring it from one domain to another domain, and now they're in trouble. What's the trouble? They are going to, what? Have it in their house, shake the lulav in the house in the morning, and then walk with the with the lulav to shul, and then shake it again in Hallel? How they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to carry it. So how would they do it? How was it done practically? What did they do? משנתנו בא איפה ללמד, so our Mishnah comes to teach us, כיצד היו נוהגים ביום טוב הראשון שחל להיות בשבת? So if you're in Beersheba, outside of Yerushalayim, or in Yerushalayim, not according to the Rambam, how would you check the lulav? Practically, how would you do it? Yeah? Or maybe you wouldn't check it in shul? I don't know. Let's see. So Yom Tov Harishon Shel Chag Sukkot, so the first day, only the first day of the holiday of Sukkot, שחל להיות בשבת, that happened to be on a Shabbos, והרי בזמן המקדש, and we already learned that at the time of the temple, נטילת לולב ביום הראשון דוחה את שבת, we shook the lulav on Yom Tov, on Shabbat. כל העם, so what did they do? The day on Friday afternoon, when they went to Friday services, כל העם מוליכים את לולביהם לבית הכנסת. Everybody would take the lulav to shul, to put it, everybody leave it in shul, that's right. בערב שבת, on Friday. לפי שאסור להעבירם דרך הרשות הרבים בשבת, because they won't be able to walk with them to shul on Shabbat. And it looks like the main na'anuim has to be doing Hallel. That's the main one. Yeah? You're not allowed to eat. That's why we do it in the Sukkah. But the main shaking is in the Hallel. So they have to have it in shul for the Hallel. So it says it's more important to check it in the Sukkah, take it to shul, that you have it in shul. But then it's going to be problematic. Why? למחרת, the next day, משכימים ובאים, they come early, לבית הכנסת, כל אחד ואחד מכיר את שלו, את לולבו, and everybody would recognize which one is his lulav. Says, how would recognize? Maybe they put some things on top, I don't know, whatever. ונוט לו, and they would take it. So it says, why? It says, I don't understand why they're going through all this trouble. Just have 10 lulavim at shul, and people will use the 10 lulavim. Yeah? What's the problem? So why do you have to go out of the way like that crazy? Just take 10 lulavim, leave it in shul, everybody's happy. So he says, you can do that in all the other days, but you can't do it on the first day. Oh, it has to be yours. You're not allowed to use the shuls. מפני שאמרו חכמים, because the sage says, אין אדם יוצא ידי חובתו ביום טוב הראשון של חג בלולבו של חברו. It says you don't do the obligation if you don't own the lulav. שנאמר ולקחתם לכם ביום הראשון. It says it should be yours. You should be the owner on the first day. ודרשו לכם, and they said to you, משלכם, from your own. לפיכך היה צריך כל אחד להכיר את לולבו ולתלו. And it's important, you couldn't just take somebody else's lulav. You had to take your lulav. Because if you took somebody else's lulav, you didn't do the mitzvah. It's not yours. ושאר ימות החג, but all the other days of the holidays, אדם יוצא ידי חובתו בלולבו של חברו. Then you can do the obligation with the lulav of your friend. אף במקדש שלא נאמר לכם, אלא ביום הראשון. This is also in the temple that it says, that it doesn't say to you, only in the first day. ויש סוברים שהמקדש צריך לכם כל שבעת ימים. Some people disagree. They say the temple was different. In the temple it needed to be yours all the 7 days. בגמרא אמרו, in the Gemara they said, שאף ביום הראשון מי שנתן לו את חברו את לולבו על מנת להחזיר, they say there's a way out of it still. How? If I give you a present, my lulav, on condition that you'll return it to me, then it's okay, it's yours. It's a present, I gave you a present on condition to return. הרי זה יוצא בידי חובתו. This is then you did your obligation because I gave it to you as a present. ומחזירו, and then automatically after you use it, you returned it to me because that was the condition. לפי שמתנה על מנת להחזיר שמה מתנה. Because even though it's a present on condition that you're going to return to me, it is considered to be a present. It's not just gimmicky. ואם לא יחזירו, so he says, what happens if the guy says, I'm not returning it to you, he take it. Then if he didn't return it to me, he didn't do the mitzvah. No, forget Ganav, that's not a problem.
It's not his.
It was never his because it says, I'm giving it to you on condition you return. Now you didn't return, you never did the mitzvah. So what are you going to do with the lulav? You're doing nothing with the lulav. It's not worth it for you. Like this, it forces him to return it. Because if he doesn't return it, he doesn't have the mitzvah. לא יצא ידי חובתו, he didn't do his obligation because we found that now it is a gazul, it doesn't belong to him. שנמצא כגזול בידו, because now it's stolen in his hand, and he didn't do mitzvah. Let's stop over here.